We know, right, g of x, which is a translated function from f of x, when the graph of f of x undergoes 2 units up and then 3 units to the right. So here we can use the graph transformations rule. So first we are going to do this 2 units up. When f of x is translated a units up, it is basically f of x plus a. This is what we have to perform. And so here a equals 2. So therefore, basically, we have to find f of x plus 2, and this gives 2 units up. So let's find this, and this equals, we add 2 to f of x, and so this gives 2x squared plus 4x plus this 5, this plus 2 will be 7. And so this one is f of x plus 2, which gives 2 units up. Let's see, this one is h of x. Now we perform the second translation, which is 3 units to the right. And when the function f of x is translated 3 units to the right, it's basically f of x minus 3. This is the according to the transformation rule. So here we have this intermediate function h of x, and since it is translated 3 units to the right, we should do h of x minus 3, and this is basically g of x. And so this equals, to find h of x minus 3, this one is basically h of x. Replace all x by x minus 3, and so therefore we can write this as 2 times of x minus 3 quantity square plus 4 times of x minus 3 plus 7. Let's simplify this. So this basically is g of x, which is the function after f of x undergoes a 2 translation, that is 2 units up and 3 units right. So this one is, I'm going to expand this binomial square. This will be x squared plus 9 minus 6x. If we use the binomial square identity, that is a minus b quantity squared equals a squared plus b squared minus 2 times ab. I'm using this one, and I can distribute this 4. So this will be 4x minus 12 plus 7. Now let me distribute this 2 inside the terms in the bracket. So this gives 2x squared plus 2 times 9 is 18 minus 2 times 6x is 12x. We then have 4x minus 12 plus 7 is minus 5. Now let's put this in proper order. We have only one x squared term, so I write 2x squared, and then we have to combine these two x terms. Negative 12x plus 4x is negative 8x, and then we have 18 minus 5 equals 30. So this basically represents g of x, which is the translated function from f of x. In question 2, f of x undergoes 2 translation, that is 5 units down and 1 unit right. So first let's do for 5 units down. And when f of x undergoes 5 units down, it's basically f of x minus 5. And so this equals negative 7 times of x minus 1 quantity squared plus 10, and we subtract to 5. And so basically this equals negative 7 times of x minus 1 quantity squared plus 10 minus 5 is 5. Let's say this one is h of x, the intermediate function. Now after this, it goes 1 units to the left. So 1 units to the left, this basically is, we have to consider this h of x. So according to the translations rule, we put this as 1 unit, I'm sorry, this is 1 unit right, 1 unit to the left. So this will be basically h of x plus 1. This transformation gives the translates the graph of h of x 1 units to the left. And so this equals, we have to replace x in h of x by x plus 1. So this equals negative 7 times. Replace this x by x plus 1. This becomes x plus 1. We already have negative 1. Quantity square plus 5. And so this equals negative 7. We can cancel this positive 1 and negative 1. This becomes 0. So it's basically 7 times of x quantity square plus 5, or otherwise this equals negative 7x squared plus 5. And so basically this is the function g of x. So we write g of x equals negative 7x squared plus 5. In question 3, the first translation is 3 units to the left. So we find f of x plus 3. This gives 3 units to the left. And so this equals replace x by x plus 3 in the right side expression. So this will become 6 times of x plus 3 minus 2 times replacing x by x plus 3. This will become x plus 3 minus 3. And so this equals plus 3 minus 2 is 1. So it is 6 times of x plus 1 times x. I'm sorry, actually I have taken this as negative 3, but the actual question it is negative 6. So I'm just changing this to negative 6, which means this will be negative 6. And so 3 minus 6 is negative 3. And so therefore this will become x minus 3. And let's say this is the intermediate function h of x. Now we should perform this translation 4 units down. So we do 4 units down. In this we do it for h of x. That is, we should do h of x. Since we are going to do it 4 units down, this has to be negative 4. And this equals 6 times of x plus 1 times x minus 3 and then minus 4. So let's put this in product form without the product form. So first we FOIL this out. That is 6 times of, when we FOIL this out, we will get x squared minus 3x plus x minus 3 and then negative 4. And so this gives 6 times of x squared minus 2x minus 3 minus 4. Now distributing 6 and then taking care of this negative 4, we will have 6 times of x squared is 6x squared. 6 times negative 12x is negative 2x is negative 12x. And this one, the last one, is 6 times negative 3 is negative 18. Combining with negative 4, we get negative 22. And so therefore, this is g of x. In question 4, f of x undergoes 1 units to the right and 6 units up. So first let's do 1 unit to the right, and for this we have to do f of x minus 1. That is, we replace x in f of x by x minus 1, and so therefore this becomes negative 3 times. Replace x by x minus 1 plus 8, and this is quantity squared plus 7. Let's put this in simple form. This equals, we distribute this negative 3, it is negative 3x. And then negative 3 times negative 1 is positive 3. We already have positive 8. So 3 plus 8 is 11. So therefore this becomes negative 3x plus 11 quantity squared plus 7. And so let's say this one is h of x. Now we should do 6 units up for h of x. So h of x plus 6 gives 6 units to the up. So this will be negative 3x plus 11 squared plus 7 plus 6, and the 7 plus 6 I can write this as 13. And so let's simplify this. We expand this binomial square using a plus b binomial square identity, and this equals a squared plus b squared plus twice of ab. And so here a is negative 3x and b is 11. So a squared will be negative 3x squared plus b squared will be 11 squared plus 2 times of a, which is negative 3x, b, which is 11, plus we then put this 13. And so this equals negative 3x quantity square is 9x squared. This will be 121. And this will be 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. Negative 6 times 11 is negative 66x plus 13. And so therefore we have 9x squared, which is the only positive square or the square term, that is 9x squared. We then put this negative 66x, and 121 plus 13 equals 134. And so this is g of x.